the Legends League champion from 2025. We're going to have a few England versus Scotland battles today, and that is something that we might reference in memoriam today as well, because we have learned here at the Modus Super Series about the sad passing of Scotland legend Rab Smith this morning. Nick Rolls is your chief on the stage once again as we get underway on our traditional moving day of Tuesday in the company of Scott Ritchie.
First, game on.
Yeah, really looking forward to today, Nico. I was quite impressed with some of the stuff yesterday. Tuesday is known as moving day here at the Super Series, and with one at the top on 8 points and 3 chasing behind on 6, and then Truman on 4.
59.
This could be a very interesting day indeed come game 15.
If you were going to pipe for someone to make a big move today, who would you pick? And please don't be affected by that 180.
No, I was going to say Danny anyway, because I think yesterday he said himself in that interview
60.
that he was just settling in a little bit and learning the place. And sometimes when you come here as a debutant, you can go absolutely brilliantly first day, a little bit like a rabbit in the headlights where you don't know what's
57.
going on and you take advantage. And then the next 2 days you can drop off. I think Danny's going to be the other way. I think that he's one of those that probably will have a better day today.
41.
And have an
Danny
even better day
124.
on Wednesday, I think. And come the end of it, I think he's going to be there and thereabouts. He's a very determined character, but at the same time is able to laugh at himself. And
Danny Truman.
that's a super 1-2-4 to open up for us. He had a 1-5-1 yesterday.
Second leg, it's Ritchie to
But
throw
that's a way to start the day. 1-2-4.
Absolutely. Ton plus checkouts. There were plenty of those yesterday. Everybody got one at least. Even Arne Speer, who didn't get a victory, found a 100 checkout at one point. But Danny, he had the best performance of anybody yesterday, 98.56 as a completed average.
93.
That was when he beat Jelle Klaassen by 4-0. And that 151 checkout that Scott just mentioned, that was the biggest one of the day. So in fits and starts, he was finding
135.
really big stuff, but seemed to tail off towards the end. But when speaking to him this morning, Scott, the first thing he said to me, that throw is amazing.
100.
And that has got to give you confidence coming back into the building this morning.
Yeah, very much so. I think anybody that's ever been here and thrown on this, and I've been championing it for I don't know
50.
how long, since I've been here as a commentator, having played up there myself. The throw is perfect. The studio is built for dart playing. It is
98.
built for dart players to come here and be able to play their very best. We even changed the players' room because it was a little bit small, and it's gone now to a bigger players' room out the back
100.
to give the guys a little more space, to give them more space to practice on the two boards. Everything is done for you here to play your best darts. And if you don't play your best darts, as Danny said in his interview, it's kind of your own fault.
174.
He's not playing bad. He's playing very, very well at the start here today. He is well and truly out of the blocks.
108.
Well, Ritchie leaves himself
Danny
on double
required
five. Why not?
36.
Just to pressure the shot of Truman. Truman's there after 12 darts. Not too shabby indeed. That looks an absolute corker of a marker. Now he's got 2 there. Just hit them, Danny.
Game
There we
shot
go.
in the second leg.
Super
Danny
stuff.
Truman.
This is a game, isn't it? Really is good. 15 darter there from
Third leg,
Truman.
it's Danny to throw first. Game on.
Well, interestingly, this morning, Scott and I were looking at some really old footage
123.
of an England versus Scotland game because we learned about the sad passing of Rab Smith, one of the first big-time dart players from Scotland.
60.
And we were watching him play Eric Bristow in the early 80s in an England versus Scotland match. And quite apt that Danny would hit double 18 with his third dart there, because that
40.
fixture between Eric and Rab was won on a third dart checkout with 2 markers.
In exactly the same way that Danny did, but unfortunately for the Scottish, it was in the favour of Bristow doing the damage. But
41.
Really, really good game to watch. An international match. And very sad to hear of the passing of probably the first big name in Scottish darts, Rab Smith. Obviously, our thoughts are with his family and friends at this time.
180.
Second 180 of the game from the Owl. Is he starting to make a move?
$120.
Tell you what, Danny Truman really is on it first thing this morning. Maybe he's a morning person, because yesterday he won his debut game against Arne Speer, averaging 85, and then he would put in that 98 against Jelle Klaassen to be 2 from 2. This is to be 3 from 3 in legs. Another ton plus check out.
Game
You
shot
bet it is.
in the third
What a
leg.
performance this
Danny
is from the
Truman.
Scot.
Fourth leg, it's Ritchie to throw first.
My word.
Game on.
Well, you might be proved right here, because Truman is making a move really early.
60.
I'll tell you the sort of player he is. You play him in international matches, and we play against each other in internationals for our teams.
121.
He's the first guy to come round after the games are finished and shake everybody by the hand. That's Danny. That's how Danny is.
81.
He's right up there with Scott Campbell, just a top fella.
Yeah,
Obviously, he's made big decisions this year. Brave decisions as well. Let's face it.
134.
To kind of give up your job in November as a teacher and say, I'm going to give it a go. And to have the support of your wife and family to do that
85.
enables you to do it the way you want to do it, without stuff in your ear. And I tell you what, he really has come out the traps this morning. He really has.
if he gets a third ton plus check out in this game
115.
right
Danny,
now,
you require 106.
this will be the performance of the series. Double top.
86.
Oh my word, that was close. And Howson
Ritchie,
just
you
needs
require 160.
a small matter of a 160 to get a leg on the board. He's not going to do that. So you fancy
100.
that Truman
Danny,
is
you require 20.
going to win this game at this visit. He's 50% of the doubles. Double 5.
10.
Press pause. This
Ritchie,
game is
you
not over
require
yet.
60.
And Ritchie Howson, who had a lot of trouble on tops yesterday, has got a smile on his face
Game
because
shot
tops
in
has
the
been
fourth leg.
found after
Ritchie
nearly
Howson.
busting the shot.
Nick Rose, our referee, has a smile on his face because he knows he nearly busted it.
Fifth leg, it's
Everybody
Danny
knows
to
he
throw
nearly busted it.
first.
And
Game
there's
on.
smiles all round. Truman's got the hard work to do again.
Yeah, Ritchie didn't have a bad day yesterday.
58.
6 points for him. And he didn't play anywhere near his best. In fact, his best average yesterday was 87.71. Did grab 5
100.
maximums as well, which is not bad. That's 1 per game. He's not been noted as a big maximum hitter, but if he can turn up the notch a little bit, you
60.
never know what could happen.
This game actually went 4-3 in the way of Ritchie Howson yesterday. The difference was Howson had the darts.
140.
He's now coming back with his blue touch paper being very much lit on the treble 20. Truman's gonna have to
140.
keep hitting that treble to try and stop it.
140.
There's one thing we know about Howson. He doesn't panic. He probably thought he was going to lose this game 4-0. He could be back in it.
140.
But he might have to
Ritchie,
take out
require
this
121.
to stop Truman from getting that shot to take him out.
$79.
Danny missed 106
Danny,
in the
you
previous
require
leg to win 4-0 with 3
103.
ton-plus checkouts. Is there another chance? Imminent? Of course there is. Needs a 60 though. If you're in the background right now, Scott,
43.
are you sensing that
Ritchie, you require 42.
Danny's stuttering towards the end of the line and you can expose him here?
Yeah, that's what I'd be feeling, but this has to go.
10.
And now Ritchie dodged a
Danny,
bullet
you
in the
require
last
60.
leg to take the game further. Truman now with 60. That is just in.
Game.
But that is
shot.
very much
And the
inside.
match.
And
Danny Truman.
Danny Truman takes a brilliant win 4-1. It's 101.15 average. It's 40% on the doubles. And if you're playing like that, that is going to take some beating. We head into a short break. And our second game of the day is our table topper, Willie Borland, taking on George Clinton.